Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of
Box Breaks with Bruce.
So our last episode, we were doing a very new product. Today, we're going to be going back in time to the 2003-2004 season and opening up a box of Upper Deck Series 2 Hockey. This is a retail box, however, don't mistake retail from back then to the retail of now. The odds of getting patch cards are low, but of course you can get a patch in here. You can get jersey autographs. Of course, your Young Guns rookie cards are standard. They fall 6 per box like they traditionally have. Your highlights in this product for the Young Guns aren't as great as Series 1, nowhere near, in fact. Ryan Kessler is your big one. For some reason, Rostislav Stana Young Guns seem to be pretty hot sellers, well beyond their book value. And you also got guys like Jaredev, Hutchinson, Trevor Daley, Frederick Shostrom, Gregory Campbell, guys who've been around in the NHL, but their values aren't the largest. Should get 1 memorabilia card per box, and there's also Heritage Classic insert cards you can find within as well. Got this box at a good price, well before the prices went up. Seen one hobby shop the other day there, they were selling them for 140 Canadian for the retail box. I picked up this one that you see right here for $69.99 Canadian dollars. So I did alright. It's a safer gamble than most products seem to be nowadays. So without further ado, my friends, let's get ready for box breaking. Let's hope for Kessler and Stana in the box, and then I'm happy. And a good memorabilia. So there should be 24 packs per box. Gonna try and go by fairly fast here. I hate the editing process for these bigger breaks. Yeah, put them in the throne. All right. So let's start with the left stack. So Jason Spezza on it. As you can see, you can get patches 1 in 7,500 packs. Odds are low as heck, as they traditionally have been, but yeah, that's part of the fun. All right, we have Peter Bondra base, Todd White base, Konstantin Koltsov, Dan Boyle, Daryl Sador, Jamie Langenbrunner, John Clem, Robin Regier, and all-star class insert of Patrick Marleau. Very cool. Alright, move the camera back a little bit so I have some maneuvering room when I open the pack, otherwise I'm really close to the stack. Okay. Alright, I have Yannick Perreault. Sorry, one behind it as well. Steve Eminger. Jeremy Roenick. Oh, we have a Young Guns of Julien Vauclair. Julien Vauclair. That's all I need to say there. Mike Connery. Sergei Zholtok, rest in peace. Donald Adet, Ilya Kovalchuk, and all-star class, the Dominator, Dominik Hasek. It would be pretty sweet to pull a patch card. That would be a crazy low odds that we've defied. Anyways, Mario Lemieux, checklist. Can never complain about a Lemieux. Nikolai Khabibulin, Cup year. Jeff Gilson, with Magic Moments insert of Sergei Fedorov. Nice shiny. I like it when they put in the effort for inserts. Rod Brindamore, Drake Berehowski, Kim Janssen, Ruslan Fedotenko, and all-star class Steve Yzerman. So let's hope for that Kessler Young Guns, because I sure do. Michael Rojival, Yanni Ninema, Jason Arnott, Igor Larionov, second to last season in the NHL, Martin Saint-Louis, Jeff Halpern, Chris Chelios, Denis Arkhipov, and All-Star Class Steve Yzerman again. Oleg Suprikin, Ryan Miller, second year card, Espen Knutson, and we have Young Guns rookie of Greg Campbell. Very nice. Craig Conroy. I hate it when cards are every which way. Mike Johnson, Michael Hanzus, Danny Markov, and All-Star Class Vincent Lecavalier. Of course, hobby would be the preference to open, but hobby boxes of this are also a lot more expensive than they used to be. Vaclav Prospel, Brian Rafalski, Jason Smith. We have Power Zone insert of Rick Nash, second year. Of course, he was the first overall draft pick, jumping into the NHL in 0203 with the Blue Jackets. Eric Buganicki, Todd Bertuzzi, Steve McKenna, Mike Leclerc, and All-Star Class insert of Mario Lemieux. So lots of inserts. At least you get something, not just all base packs all the time, because those are not fun. Alright. Matthias Oland. Alright. Marcus Nilsson. Philip Kuba. Brett Hedican. I rather do like the design of the base cards with that little shadowed picture underneath. It just adds a little bit of extra, a touch of class, as they say. Daniel Alfredson, Brian Rolston, Adam Foote, Ray Whitney, and All-Star Class of Mike Medano. Of course, the All-Star Class is a retail exclusive insert. Don't know how big the set is off the top of my head. The insert set, that is, not the base set. We know how big that is. Scott Walker, Daniel Sedin, Adam Oates with his 1 year at the Oilers there, very easily forgotten, but I remember. Mike Ribeiro, Jussi Markkanen. Now that's a stint most people forget he had, was with the New York Rangers, very, very briefly before the Oilers reacquired him that year. Kamil Pirosh, Valerie Bure, Brad Isbister, and All-Star Class of Marian Gaborik. Almost through the first stack, haven't got our memorabilia yet. Of course, if I do find it, I'm saving it to the end, because, well, that's just how I roll. Alexander Koroyuk, David Tanabe, had to retire very soon due to, I believe, concussion issues. Jamie Storr, wearing the number 1 of Arturs Irbe. During the year that Irbe got sent down to the minors, where he played for most of the season with the Johnstown Chiefs in the ECHL. So, Storr took Irbe's number 1. Storr couldn't do very well with the Hurricanes. Irbe got recalled near the end of the year, took back his number 1, and that was his last season in the NHL. Alright, we have our Heritage Classic insert here of Don Cherry. All you people better give this video a thumbs up for that Don Cherry card. Trevor Letowski, Jason York, Sergei Samsonov, Philippe Sauve, Sean Burke. Cristobal Huet, Felix Potvin. See, like, this is a beautiful base card. Like, this is in my opinion, the perfect Upper Deck Series design. Amazing. Wow. Justin Williams. We have Tough Customers insert of Garrett Burnett. Very, very shiny. Could barely make out the name on there. Eric Lindros, Mark Savard, Jaromir Jagr, Jason Allison, and Nicholas Lidstrom, All-Star Class. Almost done our first stack, then we'll see. Okay. Okay, we have Brian Smolinski, Dominic Hasek, Jonathan Chichu, Brian McCabe, Dan Hinote, Adam Hull, these sideways cards, Jeff Hackett had to retire due to vertigo, Marius Tchaikovsky, and Jay Boomeester, All-Star Class. Too bad about the way Boomeester ended his career, but at least he won his Stanley Cup. And you know, health at the end of the day is way more important than any type of continued career. Yaroslav Svoboda, Wade Redden, Rotate, Chris Phillips, Glenn Murray, Point, Yuri Fisher. His career also ended in a weird note. He had a cardiac episode on the Red Wings bench. I want to say in 2005-2006, and he never came back. Josef Stumpel, Eric Belanger, Sergei Brilin, and All-Star Class of Eddie Belfour. So we're still a few young guns short. We've only gotten 2 so far. I believe we're supposed to get 6 per box. I believe. I could be mistaken. I haven't opened a box of this before. Miroslav Chatin, Trevor Linden, Stanislav Chistov, Alexander Karpovtsev, Oli Jokinen, Michael Ryder, Thomas Caberlet, Dallas Drake, and Marian Hossa, All-Star Class. The battle rages on. Come on, Ryan Kessler and Rastislav Stana, Young Guns. Radek Dvorak, Garth Snow. Look, nothing's oversized except maybe those shoulder pads. Ron Tugnut, Jose Theodore, Steve Sullivan, Wayne Primo, Branko Radovojevic, Frederick Modine, and All-Star Class of Marty Turco. Fun thing about the patch cards in this day and age of Upper Deck was if you got the patch in Series 1, Series 2, that was the only card in the pack. That's how thick those guys were. At least that's how I remember. I've gotten a Mike Medano once from 0-02 many years ago. Andrei Markov, Eric Messier, Chris Drury, and Young Guns rookie of Boyd Kane. Boyd Kane, alright. Nick Antropov, Jason Spezza, Dwayne Rollison, year before he led the Oilers to the Cup final, unfortunately getting injured in Game 1, and Carolina taking it in 7. Stu Barnes, and All-Star Class of Jeremy Roenick. I remember this All-Star game quite well in the 03-04 season there on the target shooting competition. Jeremy Roenick went 4 for 4. 4 shots, 4 of those targets destroyed. Pretty cool. Okay. So we have 3 Young Guns now. Still 3 more we are owed. Raffi Torres, Corey Schwab in his final year in the NHL, Magnus Arvidsson, Aaron Ashram, the Fighter, Radek Bonk, Pasi Nurminen, František Kaberle, Antti Laaksonen, and Todd Bertuzzi, All-Star Class. And more decoys. So, no memorabilia yet, but it says there should be 1 per box. Branislav Meze, Keith Carney, Joe Sackett. It's Burnaby Joe. Jumbo Joe is Thornton. Young Guns of Nathan Smith. Right team, wrong player. Todd Marchant, John Madden, Doug Waite, Teppo Numminen, forgot he played with Dallas, and Marty Brodeur, All-Star Class. And another decoy. Okay. Pierre Turgeon, Alexander Daig, Andreas Johansson, tough customers of Chris Neal. Shiny card, a little rainbow effect, pretty cool. Ethan Morrow, Martin Straka, Matt Cullen, Yaroslav Spacek, and All-Star class of Jaromir Jagr. Inching our way down. And still, our memorabilia card hasn't come out yet. Should still have 2 more Young Guns in the remnants of this stack here. Scott Thornton, John LeClaire, Brendan Shanahan, Steve Shields with his Gary Cheevers tribute mask, Jamie McLennan, Mr. Noodles himself, Sean Burke, Andrew Castles, Steve Reinprecht, and All-Star class Tom Potey. By far the weakest name we've pulled so far of the All-Star classes. Okay, pack ripped. Let's see what we got. No memorabilia. Not yet. Keyword is yet. We'll be disappointed if we don't get it. Okay, Mike Fisher, Kimmo Timonen, Andy Delmore, Eric Desjardins, Corey Stillman, Jason King, Scotty Gomez, Sebastian Charpentier with the biggest jersey I've ever seen in NHL history, a size 64G. The thing is gargantuan. Didn't help him stop pucks too much, if that was the plan behind it. All-Star class Peter Forsberg. We actually do have Sebastian Charpentier's final NHL game-worn jersey in our goaltending museum collection. Alright. Mike Sillinger, Eric Daze, Brad Stewart, and we have Young Guns of Tony Salmelainen. Donald Brashear, Andrew Raycroft, flipper around, Mike Rathje, Nick Boynton, and Ziggy Palffy, All-Star class. Down to our last 3. Should have, I believe, 1 more Young Guns and 1 memorabilia card. Alright. Brendan Morrow, Ken Klee, Rotate, Roman Hammerlick, Highlight Heroes, Tony Amante. Nice card, very shiny. Bill Guerin, Alexei Yashin, Brian Giunta, Ruslan Saleh, rest in peace, and Teemu Selanne, All-Star class, from his least productive year with the Colorado Avalanche. Okay, we have no memorabilia in this one. Last pack better have memorabilia. Johan Hedberg in his 1 year at the Canucks. Adam Dedmarsh, Tim Connolly. That doesn't look like a Young Guns behind it. Jeremy Roenick, Power Zone. Tony Lidman, Paul Mara, Radim Verbata, Brian Savage, and All-Star class of Paul Correa. And our final pack of 0304 Upper Deck Series 2. And yes, we do have a memorabilia in this. So, that's something positive to be said here. Let's see how we're going to do it. Perfect. Okay. Got it right at the back. So we have Brent Johnson, base card. Dan Kluche, base card. Steve Konowalchuk, Jochen Hecht from Germany. All-Star class, Mats Sundin. Peter Chayanek, Joe Nieuwendyk, Ladislav Nudge, Pavel Dimitra, and behind that is a Ice Icons jersey of Brian Leach. Brian Leach, second to last year in the NHL. If everyone remembers 05-06, he joined the Boston Bruins for some reason. Okay. Do a quick recap. Irbe renders final judgment, and then that'll be it for the video. Alright, it is time for our box break recap. Alright, so we did end up with only 5 Young Guns rookie cards. We ended up with Julian Vauclair. We ended up with Boyd Kane, Nathan Smith, Tony Salmelainen, and Greg Campbell. We then ended up with a Heritage Classic insert of Don Cherry that I'm guessing is a substitute for one of the Young Guns. Frankly, I'd take Don Cherry over some of these Young Guns you can get in it. And then we ended up with an Ice Icons jersey of Brian Leach. Arter's Irbe Bobblehead of Judgement. What is your judgment on this box of 0304 Series 2 Retail? Nah. Not the greatest box. I do like the Heritage Classic card. I love the design of the base cards. The Young Guns that we got, however, were not the good ones. The jersey is nice. Brian Leach is a good player. However, as a defenseman, value isn't as high as a forward would be. Regardless, at the end of the day, most important thing for me is I'm having fun and I didn't break the bank opening this box. I'm very, very glad that you came by to watch another episode of Box Breaks with Bruce. Till next time, my friends, have yourselves an excellent day. Bye-bye.